FMCG major HUL is set to post its Q4FY21 numbers, and overall we are expecting a good set of numbers coming in from HUL. Now, revenue is expected to come in at 11,944 crores, which is a 32.5% growth on a year-on-year basis, while the profits of the company are also expected to see a 31.5% increase. EBITDA of the company is expected to see a growth by 39.3%, and the EBITDA margins, that's operating performance, we're expecting a 24.1% margin versus 22.9%. So obviously a 110 basis point expansion in terms of the EBITDA margins of the company. Now, overall volume growth, which we do look out for in terms of FMCG companies, we're expecting a 15% volume growth in terms of HUL. While what is actually aiding the revenue growth of the company? Yes, the company has taken price hikes also during this quarter due to the increase in raw material inflation, as well as overall there's a low base in the last year March quarter. So that low base plus price hikes is something that is overall aiding the revenue growth of the company. In terms of the segment wise, when you look at it, we're expecting a strong recovery coming in personal care segment, home care segment, as well as refreshments. Food and refreshment is also expected to aid the overall performance of the company. Fabric wash, obviously that was really impacted last year because out-of-home consumption was not there. Now, in Jan, Feb, when we had seen things that started improving, even in Q3, if you'd seen, we were seeing a sequential improvement in fabric wash. Now, also, we are expecting that sequential recovery to continue in the fabric wash segment. While overall, let's talk about raw material inflation, which is a concern for most FMCG companies, especially the ones which do use palm oil prices, tea prices. All these have seen an increase, so that does impact HUL, as well as crude prices also have seen an increase. So overall we are seeing an increase coming in on the packing material front, palm oil prices, tea prices. So they've seen a sharp uptick, so that is expected to impact the gross margins of the company, and we expect a contraction in terms of gross margins. Now, the company has taken price hikes during this quarter, around the 3 to 4% price hike in terms of soaps, which will only partially actually offset the impact, the inflation that we're seeing, especially in palm oil. It's almost a 40% inflation we're seeing on a year-on-year basis, or even on a sequential basis. We're seeing a sharp uptick in the prices of palm oil. So that is something that is going to impact the company, and so we are going to keep an eye out on any commentary coming in on raw material cost, as well as are they going to be taking any more price hikes further to offset this increase that we're seeing. So that is something that we should be watching out for. Obviously, other than that, EBITDA margins are still seeing an expansion, but that is mainly aided by the cost optimization as well as the synergy benefits of the GSK nutrition business which we have taken over. So that is something that is aiding the EBITDA margins of the company. So all in all, demand trends, what are we going to watch out for? In any commentary coming in on demand trends, how is it shaping up now? Has in-home consumption, how is that trend shaping up? Again, are we back to what we were seeing last year? What is the second wave impact on out-of-home consumption? Any improvement in rural business? How has this wave impacted the rural business? Raw material cost outlook, as well as any pricing action, as well as launches that the company is planning going forward.